Alright, so recently the 2015 Magic Series set thing came out, and I missed the pre-release because I was spending time with someone. Or I was out of town. Anyway. So I went to the comic book store, the local comic book store that I frequent like every week for Friday Night Magic, and I bought like 5 or so booster packs, as you can see by this massive stack of cards. I have a problem. 6 booster packs, because I was given one. So I'm going to go over some of the new cards and abilities. For you Sliver fans, there is a new Sliver, Constricting Sliver. It gives every Sliver a ability that when this creature enters battlefield, you exile a creature an opponent controls until this creature leaves. So that's actually really good. He's a 6-drop, so it's not... If he was lower cost, it'd be cool because you're summoning Slivers the rest of the game, but it's a great addition for a Sliver deck. Anyway, so the main new skill I found, the only new skill that I was able to get in this is called Convoke. And basically what Convoke does is your creatures help you cast a spell. So when you cast a spell that has Convoke, you can tap your creatures to give you 1 colorless mana or 1 mana the creature is. So if you tap a black creature, it gives you a black or colorless mana, which is really cool for some of these, like Triplicate Spirits costs 4 colors and 2 white. But with Convoke, you can cast it for free essentially with 6 1/1 counters, or tokens. And it gives you 3 1/1 white spirit creatures with flying. So there's a bunch of cards with Convoke. In my hand I have 2 whites, a red, and 2 blacks. And I did not get that many. So I mean, Convoke seems like a really interesting skill. And if you have enough creatures, it can be really useful. My advice would be, this is my commander deck. My advice is to put in a deck like this, where it's a token deck. This deck spawns tokens left and right. Like every other card is like put a 1/1 token, put a 2/2 token, which might not seem like a lot, but when you have stuff like Convoke, where like in a black-green deck, I've got a ton of black-green counter tokens, and I can cast my Convoke black spells for free, which is awesome. I mean, anything that lets you cast the card for free is great. And when you have 10 tokens, 10 1/1 tokens, tapping 6 of them for mana is not going to hurt you that much. I mean, it's not like they do that big of a difference. So, I like it. I think it's cool. In the 2015 pack, there's a bunch of reprints. You've got Mind Sculpt, you've got Negate, cards that, while been seen before, now you can use them in Standard and Modern, whereas before it might have been out of date. And then there's a ton of new cards. I mean, I like some of these cards. Some of them are like, you can gain control. I've got a card here that every time you draw a card, you put a 1/1 counter on him. So putting him in a green-blue draw deck, where you're drawing consistently, he goes from a 1/1 to a 20/20, and he's only a 3-drop. So there are some really nice cards. I would definitely advise that you go and at least buy a pack or 2 of 2015, see what the cards will give, and see if you can buff up any of your existing decks. I know I will. I'm going to use these cards and probably make decks out of all of them. That is my 2015 experience. I've been doing this for a little while. I've been playing since Dark Ascension, so I'm pretty experienced when it comes to making decks, and I think that the Convoke will make a huge difference in how I build in the future. So, new Sliver, new skills, and reprints. So, all in all, it's a pretty decent series, and you should look into it. Alright, have a wonderful day.